Alrighty. There we go. We are live once more. Game is booting up. Yeah. I don't know what exactly causes my my backup power supply to have. Thank you, Don. I don't know what exactly causes my like rig to have power issues to the point where it starts throwing alarms at me. But when it does, it doesn't stop until I turn it off and on again, and then it's fine. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah.
취미라는
Alright,
걸
we're back.
급하여 만들진 않지만
Come on, OBS, you can do it.
한때는 별을
I believe in
관측하는
you.
걸 즐기곤 했어요.
There it is. Welcome back. Thank you. Alright. Let's try shooting some more of our teammates. Continue travels. But yeah, so I actually don't want to fluid sack. Which means, do I really need Faust? Can't deploy. Yes, that's what, because we are deploying this team instead. I think I still want Faust because she's a leveled identity. But yeah.
명령에 따를게요.
Alright.
효율적이라면.
So, we don't fluid sack. But doesn't that mean we're just going to have like a super high corrosion chance on Yisong? I didn't bring in the support. God damn it. I'm dumb. Ignore me. I saw 7 Yisong and I was like, huh, that's weird. I don't remember it being 7 Yisong. It's because it wasn't. There we go.
내가 나설 차례인가?
Now we're back to it. Let's see here. Ryoshu can apply fragile. I believe.
흑수며 김박질 준비. 무불아위.
Ouch. Uh-oh.
잠깐만.
This is fine. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait, she just dropped below 62. Well, she dropped a little further below. Don't worry, she won't get shot with fell bullet. Just the rest of them. You got this, Greg? Fucking hey. Actually gonna retry. Can't believe I got my Ryoshu just exploded. Well, fair enough. I suppose I should have seen that coming. Let's limit. Blunt? Use blunt IDs? I don't have any leveled. Aside from Inclair, but I used them in the previous section. Let's see here. So they get their 8-speed, which is hitting Ryoshu, and their other 8-speed, which is hitting Otis.
보호합니다.
But yeah, we're mostly just improvising and testing out funny YouTube strats that we've seen. Use blunt egos. I used fluid sack earlier, but then it messed up this strat. Also, wide written rate. We're just testing things. This isn't the clear. But yeah, so that makes him explode. Oof. I'm trying to see what the round 2 looks like. Bonk. Man, so that puts us at negative 17 sanity, which gives us 75% corrosion chance. Spooky. Okay. Do we want to clash with Fell Bullet? In theory, we could clash something, and that gives us a little extra sanity. Four speed. Oof. We can certainly use it to speed up, except he's not being targeted. And they're all faster. Holy shit. Let's see here. You dodge. We want to resist using Faust's Fluid Sac for now, because it'll mess up the second shot. Faust is being targeted by 2. She also can't intercept for anybody else, so we can have her clash. Greg won't live to see the end of this round. Go ham, buddy. And let's see here. Ryoshu will set up the Strider. Unlucky. Okay. Also unlucky. Yeah, so I guess we want Yi-Song to be targeted, so that way he can clash, get some sanity from that, and then preferably get 2 heads coins. R.I.P. Greg. Because now we're down to 75% corrosion chance. This strat seems highly RNG dependent. Just because it's a round start strat, but I can't deny it is a little hilarious, but I feel bad for Greg, who's getting obliterated on loop. Yi-Song's not being targeted. I want him to get targeted by something so we can accelerate him if he's not just the fastest. And now he's got 8 speed, so cool. Wait, unopposed? Interesting. This ego doesn't clash. Am I stupid? He's being targeted by Ryoshu. Oh, fair enough. I guess he's just shooting Greg, so makes Greg the main target. Use representation emitter? You right. That'd be good. It's also blunt, yeah. Let's see here. Merceau has 2 hits coming in. We can dodge on the fastest. Hope for the best. Or we could clash. Clashes are both struggling. Faust is being targeted by Greg and Honglu. Dominating. We'll go against Greg, because it's kind of a coin flip. Then again, it's 19 base. 19 base could lose that. 3 coins, though. You'd have to get triple heads. We'll go with that one. That won't clash. It always just targets the ally with the lowest HP. Yeah. Learning the strat. Let's see here. Otis is being targeted by Heathcliff. Struggling. Not much better. Let's see here. Ryoshu not being directly targeted by anybody. Not fast enough to intercept for anybody. And Greg won't live to see the end of this round.
헤어내리.
We also corrupted.
저들이 들여다볼 필요도 없지. 계속 쏘아야.
I mean, that still seemed to work. Maybe it wasn't as effective as it could have been.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Dog is cooked? Most likely. We're figuring things out. Ouch. Because Merceau got hit earlier, he takes those.
아직 죽지 마라.
So we have 2 staggers. Rhodia is moved in. We obliterate her from existence as well. Let's see
애도에
here.
잡담이 끼어드는 것은 좋지 않소.
Ego. Fell bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. Okay, so it still looks like it functions about the same. Okay, and I would have wanted to get resonances with it. Team is running on hopes and dreams, bro. That's what you said about the last section, but we got a 24 turn clear, which isn't bad for a first attempt. I believe in it. Let's see here. Thorcal, that's fine. Can he clash up in speed? Yes, he can. Except for the part where he doesn't. Damn it. Okay. So let's see here. Both of these are going off. It's Dimension Shredder. Oh god, are they both targeting him? No, this one's going after Ryoshu. Okay. Oof. We have the advantage in it. If we get the heads and he gets the tails, it's ultimately up to him. Whatever he rolls, but... Is it
애도에
highest
잡담이 끼어드는
pride
것은
resonance
좋지
or
않소.
highest resonance, but it's just a pride skill? So I could go throwing in lust skills. It'd still only come out to like 2 memory. Fair enough. Let's see here. Faust. Go clash there. Merceau is not a direct target of anything. $12 to 41 damage. 27 to 81. We'll go with that. And Rhodia will not live to see the end of the turn. You sync Merceau blue for the nebulizer. Ah, that would have been smart. Yeah, you're right. So we do want to go for pride resonances. Yeah. Ouch. Well, that was kind of cool. And corroded again.
조각난 기억들어. 저들이 들여다볼 필요도 없지.
I think I saw my Ryoshu in there. Oops.
이렇게 끝날
Okay, yeah. So that's the big reason that we don't want the corrosion. We want to have the base version instead. So we're less likely to obliterate our teammates. Also, that's kind of sick. Alright. Yeah. We're figuring out what we're doing. So we want Pride Resonance for Nebulizer. Want to maintain that, and preferably have Yisung able to clash up in speed. So anyway, he's clashing even in speed. And yeah, let's see here. Busting out Representation Emitter does not fuck up a turn 2 because we'll be back up to over 6. Have her clash there. We can do more. What's your healing ego? Fluid sac. We got fluid sac on the Faust. Let's see here. Merceau. Not being directly targeted, but could pick up a clash for somebody, maybe. Favored. Song is just going to obliterate Greg from existence. Greg's turn doesn't really matter. What unit are you borrowing? I'm borrowing the Yi Song. I'm borrowing the core unit of this strat. Let's see here. And my Striders are not being directly targeted by anybody, so they can do whatever they want, essentially. Aside from Clash. We'll send them after Heathcliff. Why not?
나아가주게.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Already got a stagger on Pirate Greg? Speaking of Greg, I think I just lost my my target for for Fell Bullet.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 총신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이
Ayo?
저들이
We targeted their Greg? Wait, what? Okay, I mean, it's a reset anyway, but how did we target their Greg? Our Greg got obliterated by their full stop Hong Lu. But yeah, we targeted Pirate Greg with Fell Bullet somehow. It's because the first target was dead? Gotcha, so it just randomly chose, I guess. Maybe. I believe in Merceau. Let's see here. Faust. I want to clash up in speed. Yoshu is not being targeted, so could intercept for somebody. Don't want to spoil the fight after, but you're gonna want to remember that. Gotcha. Yeah. If we don't get it to work in a few more tries, we'll probably just, I don't know, figure something else out. Let's see here. Greg, I don't want you clashing up in speed, but I need you to live this. 24 to 79 damage. Costing me 1 gloom and some lust. You know what? I'll give it to you. Go cost him a coin, gamer. We can cost him a coin. It's alright. Otherwise, yeah, it's still a little cooked. I guess what I could do is I could have Ryoshu intercept. Do something like this.
나아가주게.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Okay, managed to dodge the majority of it, which is nice. We have protected the sacrifice. Our sacrificial Greg from their Greg.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 총신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이
R.I.P.
저들을 관통하리라.
Heads, please. There we go. That was pretty solid. I think we're starting to figure out the funny YouTuber strat, just a little bit. All right, Rhodius tagged in. We obliterate her from existence as well. Let's see here. We want to go Merceau, clashing somebody for the extra. Oof. We want to get the Pride Resonance, basically. Neutral? Jeez. If Rhodia gets hit as a sub-target, she might be able to live. Maybe. It's all a bit of a gamble. She's not actually going to get to hit anybody, because Yisong is going to obliterate her. And we got the corroding version.
조각조각 난 기억도 저들을 들여다볼 필요도 없지. 계속 쏘아라. 계속 쏘아라.
Looks like it worked out.
무불사위.
Sorry for not believing in the team. All good. I mean, we're probably still cooked. We have one more sacrifice, and we probably need it for the next fight. But it looks like we should have this one set up okay. Hey, how's it going, my level 1 Fang on Hong Lu? I've got him uptied at 3 because I was using him for my solo attempts. Let's see here. Hong Lu, you can deal 3 damage, surely. Thank goodness. Let's see here. 20 to 57. Cool. Potential 74. Let's keep doing pride stuff to keep up our nebulizer.
끝내지.
Alright. And she's 7 speed. Shit. And she's targeting Hong Lu. Damn you. Merceau's bind would be next turn. Save it for next round. Yeah, that's what we ought to do. The issue is she might, 48 to 94, she might just take our little sacrifice. Our little sacrificial Hong Lu here. Land of Illusions. Ooh, good call. Neutral. We need her to get no heads. And us to get heads. He actually has a good chance of getting heads, and she has a decent chance of getting tails. Actually.
보고입니다.
Oh, thank goodness. Merceau just handles it. Love to see it. Alright, let's see here. Starting from the 7th deployed center at the start of the same turn. Yada yada yada. 25% less max HP on allies. But what you're telling me is it's easier to kill my sacrificial Hong Lu, and we hit harder. Don't get this yet? We don't want this yet. I feel like this would be really good, at least for sacrificing Hong Lu for some extra damage. But alright, let's take a look at some of the other stuff. On hit, if the enemy lost HP, heal HP equal to 10% of the damage dealt. All allies lose 3 bleed count at turn in. That's pretty nice. Enemies get 10% more health, though. 25% more max HP for allies. Remove the first stagger threshold. I feel like I don't want this one yet. Because we want to shoot Hong Lu, and we need him to die from getting shot, frankly. But that is something to keep in mind. Gain 2 offense level up when hit. Using an attack or counter skill if the enemy is defeated. Gain 2 ego resources. Okay. this still, to me, just looks like the most appealing option. It's either that or Bloody Banquet. I would get the damage after Bloody Banquet and make part 3 non-existent. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Bloody Banquet. Get some lifesteal. It's not quite Blood Bag, but let's see here. Alright, we have our little Hong Lu. We need to obliterate him from existence. Next enemy is Bleed. Gotcha. Bleed and Unbreakable. Oh, spicy. Let's see here. Can Yisong clash up in speed? He can't clash. It's Fell Bullet. I'm dumb. Ignore me. That said, he's faster than everyone on their team, so we actually do get the shot on Hong Lu. Hong Lu also never ended up using that ego. Okay. Let's see here. I don't want to accelerate too much of their team if I can avoid it, but... let's see here. Let's just go ahead and have people clash out for themselves. Force for the Flames is free. We don't have any Pride left over in the comp for Pride Resonance at the moment. At least not this round. I think we still want to go ahead and get the shot off on Hong Lu before he has a chance to drop. RIP, little buddy. Let's see here. Faust. Yisong is being targeted. Faust is not fast enough to intercept. Fair enough. Otis is also not being targeted. They do have a Lust Resonance, which means we are getting counter hit by Kurokuma Heathcliff back there, which is a little worrisome.
헤어내리.
Alright, cool. He gets hit. Oh, and then, yeah, Heathcliff just comes in right here. Oof. This would be painful with an Envy Resonance team. I'm not familiar enough with those teams to really know. Alright. We also didn't get the corroded version. Let's go. So we're only shooting them. Heads, please. RIP Hong Lu. He's not dead. Actually, wait a minute. Why isn't he dead? Why wasn't Hong Lu dead? I guess it was just because I didn't get the initial heads. Oh, it restarts me all the way back here. That's brutal. Okay, fair enough. It makes sense. It makes sense. But damn, that stings. Fair enough. We know the setup, though. Alright. Fling this out. Let's see. Is Faust being directly targeted? No. Let's go ahead and have her intercept as high as she can. Or she wins, guaranteed. Don't want to eat up any more pride than I have to. Full stop to life. Just really kind of dominates. What in the world? Okay, I guess we'll just dodge it for the time being. Greg, your turn doesn't particularly matter.
보고합니다.
Don't stagger. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Full Envy Resonance team would be a fun try in this section, not gonna lie. I guess what would that be? That'd be middle IDs? I'm talking about the middle IDs. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Heathcliff absolutely can obliterate Greg. And we don't have anyone who can intercept him. Okay. We're back to resetting. Oh, joyous day. I should not have reset in the previous fight. Boy, do I feel silly. Yi Song has a speed of 3. And he can't clash to clash up his speed. Most of the blokes here are blunt weak. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with, like, using Fluid Sac. But then I was giving protection to my sacrifices and making them not sacrificable. Which was like, oops. Yi Song, please. The enemy is so fast compared to you. I need you to go fast enough that you can obliterate Greg from existence before they do. Feels so BM to just kill Greg on loop. 5 speed. They have 2. It's on Faust. It's on Otis. Okay. They're not murdering Greg instantaneously. So you're telling me there's a chance. Why is this favored? This is... it's because he has more coins he can mess up. Or she has more coins she can mess up. Okay. Greg, you're not actually getting to do much. Faust surely dominates.
헤어내리.
Not staggered? That's nice.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Would Magic Bullet Otis be good here? ID and Ego? Probably. The only issue is that is Walpurgisnacht, and I do not have it.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 종.
I am unfortunately relatively new. There we go. Alright, be great. And we did not crit on them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super huge on the sack strats. God, there's so much resetting. Which is ironic, considering the fact that I'm wanting to bring a Rupture comp, and I know the reputation those have. Jesus. Okay. Again. It's preferable to have a king and binds Heathcliff. Okay, we actually have really good speed. We are second acting, and they aren't immediately killing Greg. Thank goodness. We can have Faust clash up, so that way she actually goes first. Yeah, 'cause she dominates. Greg, your turn is, what poor tragic children I can do not but mourn them.
흑수며 뒷박질 준비. 모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
This gives us a little extra sanity on Yi Song, though. So, fair enough. We don't corrode, but we still don't get the heads.
정신을 느끼리라.
Please obliterate Greg.
흉악한 종탄.
God. Fourth grade.
관통하리라.
103. Hit the heads. Got the crit at least. Mercy, please. Yoshi, please. Alright, next sacrifice is on the board. We do it again. Let's see here. In terms of things we need to clash, we got this coming out targeting Roja. Dang it. It's faster than Yi Song, but it only does a potential 45 damage. It's going to hit stagger thresholds, though, which is going to make her take extra, but I don't think it kills. Maybe. It's hitting a lot of my team, though. One-sided guard? Why is it a one-sided guard? She's hitting you first.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Well, fair enough. Can't do much against all heads.
잠깐만 기다려.
That's a lot of damage. One-sided guard. Alright, Yi-Song, take the shot.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이 저들을 관통하리라.
이렇게 끝날 줄. 움직이지 못하겠죠.
Okay, let's see here. Who's the direct target? Yi-Song? Doesn't die to bleed. Okay, so we actually have to clash this. So, anyway. What do we have to clash with? Everything is high corrosion chance. Oh, exciting. Well, I mean, go big or go home, right, chat? No, we shouldn't spend pride. I need the pride. We'll just wishing Karen right back at him. Or what I can do is, because he's actually 6 speed, we do this, but then we clash it down to Merceau, letting him go unopposed for 7 to 19 damage, which makes the bleed kill. So it doesn't actually matter what Merceau throws, it's not going through. Oh, and there actually is the funny, can we get much higher? Let's see here. It's on Otis. Otis could actually clash it. That would be very nice. I doubt it, though.
헤어내리.
There we go. 4 health. Damn it. Ouch. Okay. The sacrifice strat is funny, but I don't think it's going to really work out for me, unfortunately. Looks like we can just let Ishmael flip her coin and then she instantly dies. We need to clash out some of the rest of these, though. Neutral. We don't have a good way to clash that. Maybe Ryoshu? Just counter ego it. Dominating. Potentially. Negative 35, that's probably why.
승부처다.
불쌍하게 울부짖어서 끝내지. 진짜
Did I fuck up a clash? I could have sworn I was...
시간이 없네.
Wait, what? I thought we were clashing that. Am I stupid, chat? I fucked something up there for sure. Anyway, you flipped a coin. Interesting. You get it and then you bleed out. Okay, fair enough. I should have clashed that. Damn it. And now you explode. There it is. Okay. Fair enough. Chat, I'm dumb. 33. Okay. God. Okay. Sacrifice strats are not for me. We're gonna figure something else out. Let's see here. It's window. I'm afraid that something else is going to involve me farming up a lot of thread.
구태여 만들진 않지만 한때는 별을 관찰.
Yeah, because we need to get. Let's see here. How much is this? God, that's 80. So we need 80. Otis? Otis? It's 100 for her, so that's 180 thread there, just to get these to uptie 3. And then, yeah, it's not even like counting leveling anybody else. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we definitely need to borrow in a unit. Probably borrow in a Greg or something, maybe? I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess there's only one thing for it.
야야, 적당히 해. 곧 손가락 걸기라는 거 잊었냐? 대가리끼리 서로 불편하지 않게 이쯤하고 철수하자고.
Let me find it.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Yeah, I understand the speedrun strat, but it's not the thing for me, unfortunately. I'm tragically casual. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw the lust anyway. Just so we get the results.
목이 비었잖아.
꿰뚫려라.
probably try like a mirror dungeon or something without ego gifts, so I can try and get a handle on the comp. Because even if I successfully make a rupture team, I'm not entirely sure how to pilot them. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Just get me through this. That way we get the energy reset.
먹지. 가족을 위해 나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
우리 속구를 건드렸겠다.
Want me to slot Kalu with Lasso? I've actually got Kalu with Lasso. I'm trying to think up team. My only real issue is he's like super like negative on his like rupture counts, but I mean, I guess yours would be more upgraded than mine probably. I have not thread spun the ego, so you know what? I'll take you up on that actually. Shame on me. Yeah. Let's see here. Offset. There we go.
불길 속으로.
Oh, sure, such a gimmick. Like, it's really annoying keeping track of how much the skill does. Yeah, definitely can be a little bit of a pain. The only real argument I've got is it's the units I have, essentially. And even then, they were not leveled until just, what, like 30 minutes ago, maybe? A little more than that. Let's see here. This arm is broken. I could just send damage. 107. Will it kill? Probably not. Let everyone else set up some bleed and then we'll just bleed them out with Dawn, maybe? Except for putting bleed onto a body part that's broken. I'm stupid. I should have put everyone onto the same skill slot as Dawn. Oh well. That's fine. Actually, even though it's broken. Yeah, God, it's gonna be so much thread.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
I might have to, frankly,
그렇겠죠?
put a stop, put these foolish ambitions of mine to rest, and spend the next few days farming thread. Which, I'm not entirely sure watching me kill fairy gentlemen over and over again is the most riveting content out there. It's either that or I spend money, and I am very much disincentivized right now to spend money. Better blink step, better as written, and the big skill. Let's see here. Clash win 2 count. So that puts it up 2. This coin goes even. Then these 2 hit. So this is count neutral. Okay. Base stack 3. When getting rupture triggered by getting hit by an attack from a target with 10 plus speed, lose 1 stack, gain 1 rupture count. Which means that these can actually, yeah, go count positive. Yeah, as you just pointed out, Ori. Yeah, thanks to the death ray applying on coin 1. Okay. And that would use 2 stacks, leaving it at 1 stack, so you'd need someone else to finish it off. Which, in theory, is where... Where is your art? Otis, what happened? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I just have to build up this team. Counter goes Mao, which is a +5 speed. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to get their skills upgraded. And then we'll figure out what unit to bring as a support. In theory, I could get Ryoshu to up tie 4. And then we like support in and Otis, maybe. If you min roll it's a 9, yeah. Yeah, their speed range, it goes up to 4 to 7. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up for the time being. Begrudgingly, just because, damn it, I have to go farm thread. And I just gotta wait for the energy, and preferably daily bonuses, but yeah, I've got 21 hours before my next daily bonuses, and I'm sorry, chat. I try to be entertaining, but I will not be able to be entertaining for 21 hours. How are Mirror Dungeon rewards? Those are all claimed for the time being. We are waiting for a weekly reset. We have things to claim. I already went and I claimed on my achievements. My chatter had reminded me at the end of the stream where I did that to go and claim those. Actually, let's think here. So, if I spend 2 energy, right? I spend 2 energy to do a Fairy Gentleman. That gets me 5 thread for 2 energy. But if I do a mirror dungeon and I clear to floor 5 and exit, I think that's like 30 battle pass XP, which is 3 levels. And because I have the premium pass, I'm getting 3 crates per level, which means it's not time efficient, but it would be perhaps more energy efficient to fling myself into the mirror dungeon mines, assuming I can actually get like 30 battle pass XP per run. Yeah, 9 boxes for 5 modules, and then each box is like, it's on average 2 thread, which would be 8, or not thread, but shards, 18 shards, which I could then convert 1-to-1 into 18 thread. So, God, 18 thread for 5 modules, or 2 for 5. So in order to get 15 thread, it would take 6 modules in Luxcavations. But if we go for boxes, then we have a median 18 with potential for higher or lower. Minimum 9, maximum 27, median 18. Happy mining? Yep, I think I'm going to have to go cast myself into the Mirror Dungeon mines. I've got enough for a run for the time being, but yeah. I think I am going to spare chat from me mindlessly grinding in the dungeons. Because I'm sure it would be interesting for maybe the first run. But not sure about beyond that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. So we'll have to come back to this. We've got the first section locked in at 24 turns. But yeah, Rose has to go toil in the mines. What's it in Kanto 2, the one guy? 10 million, 400 million, 40 swings. Hear me out. Continue LobCorp. Tempting. Counterpoint. The sooner I'm in the mines, the sooner I'm getting the thread, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. It's a good idea generally, but I need to invest my time into the mines. We'll have to do LobCorp another day. Honestly, with me probably spending the next several days in the Mirror Dungeons, we might just do LobCorp for like stream tomorrow. And I just spend the next few days converting all my energy into modules. I just imagine you drooling at your computer while doing Mirror Dungeons. Yeah, it's the silly little Faust picture. Derp Faust. Let me see if I can go find it real quick. Let's see here. Oh, that's a whole video. I don't want that. But yeah. It's the little Derp Faust. Just right in front of my my TV, well, my monitor. But yeah, for now, wrapping this one up here. So thank you so much everybody for tuning in. Sorry for technical issues and having to resign myself to the grind, but yeah, that's just the way it's gonna have to be. So take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.